Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. We're going to be continuing our Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 playthrough. And this is going to be the final episode. We're going to do a few side quests and maybe just see what trouble we can get up to. You know, just try to have fun with it and whatever else. I'm going to try out this new activity here too, see what that is. And we might go back to Trotsky Castle just to see if it lets us in to see Von Bergov after all that's happened since he did get away. I think that might be interesting to see. Anyways, what's up, JP? How's it going? How's your weekend looking? So I suppose the first thing we'll do here is head over this way. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. How's the Treos map of art going? And why don't we have any sound? I had sound before we started, and now there seems to be no game sound. What the hell? This happened last time, too. There we go. That sound back. Not sure why that's happening, but we seem to be good to go.
Show me your wares.
More of the same, but a little different. Cool, cool. Alright, we are going to need food for later on, so maybe we just buy a little bit of food here. I'm not sure if we need a particular type or not. Hopefully not.
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
Yeah, I was looking at the Monster Hunter reviews,
Really
and they
need to
seem
eat
to be
something.
pretty mixed. The, let's see here, food. I guess we'll eat this chicken that we just got, I guess. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Anyways, yeah, I was looking at some of the reviews for it, and they seem to be pretty mixed. At this point, seem to be a lot of people complaining about performance issues. That even with high-end graphics cards, they're having some performance issues, and their GPUs are running really hot with it. Of course, that is for higher-end graphics settings, I think, in most cases. The story, which is one of the best, most intriguing things about it, and you can't really know until you experience the story for yourself first, I guess. But yeah, people seem to be complaining that, you know, the story might be good by Monster Hunter standards, but still not really all that great.
Fucking hot.
But I don't know, I haven't been able to come up with anything else to play. I'm still kind of lukewarm on Avowed. I was excited
How are
about it
things at
before,
home?
but
Calm down a bit.
I'm not as sure
All right,
about
the
it
celebration
anymore.
is over and done with. Everything's going well. I'm in fine
Yeah.
fettle. It's almost odd
There's
how
really
well
not
things are
Oh,
anything
please.
else I can think
Enjoy
of
the-
that,
going. Good day to you.
that's released anytime recently that has any interest from me in playing. Yeah, what have you been thinking about it? With thinking about it more and more.
I don't mean to be rude, but I heard from Grosh the innkeeper you got into a fight with Tomlin from Horshan over a woman.
Look, stay out of my shit. Go and pester somebody else. You hear?
I was just wondering what it was all about.
I don't give a fuck what you're wondering. Mona will tell you if she has a mind to. But if you're here to spread gossip about us, I'll stuff your nosy face in the forge.
Rumour has it, you have a very skilled apprentice.
Matthias? That's right. The lad has got a God-given talent. Just look at this dagger he made me. Have you ever seen such fine work?
Well, I have to say, I expected more.
What do you mean more, you bastard? Do you even know anything about smithing?
Well, I'll say. I've forged all sorts of things in my life. Daggers like that are 10 a groschen.
Know what, you master of masters? I bet my apprentice is a better blacksmith than you. What do you say?
How would a bet like that work?
You'll give me a few groschen as a deposit and forge a hunting sword. Matthias is just working on one now. And if you forge a better one, you'll get both swords and they'll give you back twice as many groschen.
And of course, you'll be the judge, right?
Well, of course. But I'll decide fairly, don't you worry.
And what if my sword isn't better?
Then you lose and I keep the groschen. What else? Am I supposed to stick them up my arse? Do you take the bet or not?
All right, fine, whatever.
I accept. I'll knock you down a peg and make some money while I'm at it.
You haven't won yet, Master Blacksmith.
Getting a little help isn't gonna hurt, right? Do I need the parts? Not sure if I've ever forged a hunting sword before. Yeah, so I spoke to Jonathan for the first time in a while the other day. He's been looking to buy a house and hasn't really been playing games too much. He did say that he bought and tried KCD 2, and that he didn't like it too much because he really enjoys crafting in games, and he just didn't like the crafting in this game.
I'm about half done.
So he kind of stopped playing it because of that. I gave him some tips to make it easier and quicker, but I don't know if he'll actually start it up again or not. Said once he gets done with the house shopping that he might come back and play some Ark with us, or if we're playing Monster Hunter or something else, he might join us in that. Could be a while still, though. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, he said that he played some of the early Monster Hunter games. You know, and that he liked those, but he hadn't played any of the more recent ones. Alright, well, there we go. Level 4 quality doesn't get much better than that, I suppose. We should win the bet with that, unless we're being scammed here.
What do you need, my friend?
Not sure what we're supposed to do with this now. Oh my god, really? So it's not a regular hunting sword, it's a competition hunting sword? Well, that's some annoying bullshit. And of course now we don't have the stuff for it. That's annoying.
What can I do for you?
What do you...
Better have what we need for sell or else. Damn it, I don't remember what the third thing was. Iron or copper, maybe?
Thank you, and take care.
Of course, it's 2 steel.
What do you have?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Alright. This doesn't say competition hunting sword, but hopefully I think it's probably what we're supposed to do. If not, then screw this quest. Not really. I didn't get that much sleep, to be honest. I haven't been getting that much sleep all this week. I don't know. I think I still have some hangover from the strep throat, maybe, and I've just been tossing and turning and waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to get back to sleep. But yeah, that's probably all it is that I'm tired. Kids are off for spring break now. So, not having to wake up early to get William off to school might help me out in the sleep department, hopefully. Let me catch back up on it.
Almost got it done. Now we just have to temper it.
Hey, what's up, Magnus? This is our final episode. We're just doing some quests and some side activities and whatever else. This is a blacksmith competition. See if we are the greatest blacksmith in all the land, or something like that. Yeah, here in Texas, I think most of the grade schools do spring break this week, and then like most of the high schools and will do spring break next week, and then the colleges I think do it the week after that. Generally speaking, there are probably some exceptions, but I think that's generally how it goes.
What would you like?
I brought you the hunting sword.
Aye, I saw you work. You shouldn't hunch over the anvil so much. Your back will ache when you're as old as I am.
Right. Thanks for the advice. Can we get on with our bet?
All right, all right. Wait here. I'll go and fetch Matthias, and we'll see which one of you is the better blacksmith. Well then, let's see what you made.
Feast your eyes.
What about you, Matthias?
Here it is, Master.
Let's see here. That's impossible. Such balance. I'm sorry, Matthias, but his sword is better.
What?
Listen, lad. You're wasting your talent here. If you're ever in Kuttenberg, ask for Nicholas Crondell. He's the best armorsmith in the region. He might take you on as his apprentice.
Thanks for the advice. But where's my prize?
Here's your money.
Thank you kindly, Master. And you, give me the sword.
What? Forget it. That blade of yours will fall apart any moment anyway. It may look nice, but if we're fighting with them, I'd slice you to ribbons.
Oh, really?
Very well. If you want to get your ass kicked on top of all that, I'll be happy to oblige.
Don't get too cocky now. We'll see who'll be picking their teeth up off the ground.
Break a leg, Matthias.
Fuck you, whoreson! Oh, fucking hell! Mercy! Spare me!
Barman.
Still the reigning champion! Or something like that.
That's all there was to it.
Greetings.
Where the hell did he go now?
We're done here.
Did you really have to come and rub it in my face like that? I know I lost.
You may know it, but you haven't paid. I believe you were supposed to give me your sword.
Here, choke on it.
Nothing special. Maybe I'll get a few groschen for it.
I hope someone stabs you with it. Is that supposed to be a threat? You are starting to scare me.
Alright, well that was kind of fun. Now let's see if we can get down here and open this hellmouth. See what comes of it.
That's better.
Quick! Go!
Yeah, it's the church. I probably cannot jump one of those walls, huh? Damn it.
Quick! Go!
Could I have?
Quick!
I don't know. I didn't see an option for that.
Go!
But maybe if I, refused the fight, maybe I could have,
Ka!
I guess.
Ka!
I know that opened up an apprenticeship in Kuttenberg for me. But to be honest, the blacksmithing in this game, I mean, it's fun at first, and I think it's cool that they allow you to do that, but
Go!
it gets kind of tedious and not really something that I'm looking forward to trying to do any more of. We've already got it
Ka!
mastered and maxed out, so, yeah.
It does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth to the stories?
So my plan was to jump over that, but it just stopped me. At least it didn't let me fall in, I guess.
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink.
Hope there's nobody down there.
All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
Good job, Henry. Good flippin' job.
where did all my things go?
And how did I not drown while I was passed out in the water? Yeah, I would imagine that nothing could possibly be worse than that time that we went traipsing through the big ass swamp of shit to find that body. That was terrible.
Jesus, what the fuck is going on here?
Alright, well, if he went that way, let's go this way. Hate it when this game takes all your items away, mostly because you gotta put all your equipment sets back in order.
What's this? Did the knight write this? Taras Mura. What in God's name happened here?
I can't sleep. The inferno attacks whenever I close my eyes. A childbearing woman clothed in the sun. Her fetus eaten by dragons. Fire and blood is in the walls. Voices all around. They reproach me with their death. I killed them all and then descended into darkness. And the snow blows again in the shafts. I can't sleep. The devil is coming, and behind him is death. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to find our things so that we can light it up, because I'm sure y'all can't see jack shit right now.
Fuck, I don't want to die down here.
Well, at least that voice sounds mostly human. Ah, there we go. Aye, that it does. That it does. Suppose we ought to go ahead and use one of these. And if that thing catches us while we don't have any gear on, I don't think it's going to go too well for us. Sounds like we're getting closer. Maybe that gives us some kind of chance.
Who's there? I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
The shield of God, and I'm the demon? I'm not sure that I'm the demon here.
More entries. Also written by the knight? The pit to hell, and that knight is guarding it.
I'm cold. I had to dismantle some of the scaffolding to get firewood. It's always cold in the mines, but there's a freezing draft coming from the shaft where I get my food now. Soon the first snow will come since I descended into the mines. My ministry shouldn't last much longer. I have armed the passages of the pit with crosses, and God is with me. The stench pouring from the pit leaves no doubt of the presence of hell. I remain your humble servant, Lord, and beg for mercy for my sins. I, Taras Mura, am the shield of God. Come on, thieving skills, don't fail me now. Nice, nice. Although I was hoping my stuff would be in here. I think I'll stick with the hunting sword. That's probably gonna work better for me. If push comes to shove.
This looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away.
Well,
The knight's been
got some
guarding
money.
this place against demons. It's written here that someone is supposed to come and take his place. But who?
the Honorable Sir Taras Mura swears a knight's oath to guard the pit of hell in the mines of Old Kutna and not to leave the mines while his service lasts. The oath will only be rescinded by another knight who will shoulder the burden of repentance and arrive at the mines and become a new guard by his own oath. Such a knight will then, under the same conditions, be the new guard of hell, and the previous guardian will again see heaven and the love of God, and all his sins will be forgiven in the sight of the Lord. The knight's service is rewarded with food and water, delivered every month to something I can't read, so undertake something. The oath is sealed by the humble servants of God, Father Richard and Knight Taras Mura, the first guardian of the pit of hell. Well, hope he didn't want to keep that contract. Oh, wow. Kinda want my light out, but damn, this is the darkest the game has ever been for sure. But I don't want him to see me if I can help it.
Here I
Crap. Is it coming this way? He thought I was a demon. Why didn't he just kill me? He sounds almost like Hinnock, doesn't he? The Dry Devil. Hey, I don't have any Nighthawk potions. I lost all my gear. Also, what's up, Smitty? How's your playthrough going? You getting close to finishing the game a second time? Yeah, I was thinking that too, that would be a hell of a way for it to end. Surely not, since this is just a side quest. Maybe I could agree to take his place? Although he seems to think I'm a devil, not a knight, so... or a demon. Taking way longer to do things? Why are you just trying to do absolutely everything as thoroughly as possible? Or also, have you noticed any significant changes in the story from any decisions you've made? I'd be interested to know that. Nice, nice. All your skills are maxed. Yeah, I would say that that's pretty slow going then. Well, we made it to the exit, but there's no way I'm leaving all my stuff here. Aha!
Ah, everything's here. All right.
Oh, good. It restored my equipment sets. That's a relief. All right. Well, now it doesn't matter too much if he sees us or not, I suppose, because we can just whoop his old ass. Not all of my weapons are here, though. Sir Radzig's longsword is not here. Oh, maybe it's Henry's sword reforged now, since I completed the game. Although I don't think it's gotten any additional stats or anything. Cool, cool. I guess we'll just have to get our own playthrough going to see if anything significantly changes. If you make different decisions. I suspect it doesn't. Like, just the way everything's kind of played out. Maybe there's some changes at the very end. But I suspect most of the stuff leading up to that, the changes would be minor at best.
Even more entries. My God. How long has he been here?
I, Teres Mora, a servant of God, bound by covenant, guard the pit of hell in the mines of Old Kutna, in the endless darkness. Let this record serve me as a proof for the days spent here in the service of God. That's a lot of days. Definitely been here over 400 days. I'm not going to count them all exactly, but definitely over 400. Yeah, running around encumbered seems to get up your strength and vitality pretty quickly, huh? And doing the archery competitions, which I did, they actually raise up your survival, agility, and marksmanship fairly quickly, I suppose. You do have to do a lot of them, but it also get you money.
More journal entries.
So you live, demon. Not much longer.
Stop, Taras! I'm here to take your place, under the terms of your contract with Father Richard. I'm your replacement.
What? You're here to relieve me? You've come to battle hell in my place?
So I wonder, what's the difference between yes, I'll take over your task and yes, I'll take over from you lie? Like if we agree to take over the task, do we just spend the rest of our life in the mine and that's it? I want to find out.
Yes, I have. My name is Henry of Skalitz, and I've come to take your burden upon myself. Exactly as it's written in the contract.
Oh, thank the Lord! Thank you!
Let's formalize our agreement outside under the open heavens. Under the eye of God.
Oh, you're right. We'll handle everything under his gaze. Let's go out. You first, Henry of Skalitz. Up the ladder. Until the oath is made, I can't leave you down here alone with the pit of hell.
Yeah, that's definitely Hinnick's voice actor, right?
All right. Let's not get hasty now. I can explain everything. Lord have mercy.
What's going on here?
That's it! That's the beast!
Henry, who is that?
Don't speak to him! He's in league with that demon!
I kind of want to kill them all.
Sir Taras, it's a trap. They intend to kill you.
What?
You'll all die!
You're a dead man!
I thought we were fighting.
Useless! It's done, Sir Taras. Your watch has ended.
And yours won't begin. Since the locals turned against us, the contract is broken. Monsters will surely rise from the pit of hell one day. Let's pray the angels can stop them.
Where will you go, now that you're free?
I'm no longer bound by that contract. But my watch hasn't ended. I can still hear them, you know?
Who can you hear?
The demons. I'll hunt them down. Eventually, I'll find them and kill them all.
All right. It's time we went our separate ways. Go with God.
You as well. May we meet again in the next world.
Damn, I wish I had done that sooner. Because it would be pretty cool if we run into him just like murdering people later because he thinks they're demons. Probably wouldn't happen, but it would be interesting. Anyways, yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe not quite as good as I was hoping for, but still good. I think when I continued the story, it failed the quest to get back to the knight's armor. They get you that really good armor, so that's a bit unfortunate. You know what? Let's head to Trotsky. We haven't been there in a long time, and I want to see what the hell will happen with von Bergov when and if we do that. I was just screwing around the other night trying to get the achievement to kill a gunman with a gun. And I must have shot 40 freaking lead shot trying to hit a gunman. Couldn't hit him one freaking time with all those 40 shots. And then I switched to scatter shot. First shot, bam, hit him. I think scatter shot may have been a lot better than I thought it was, and maybe I should have been using that instead of lead balls. Not that we really actually use the guns very much anyways, but any subsequent playthrough we have, I'll probably be trying the scatter shot out. I suspect after that it's definitely the better choice. Unless you're like super point blank. Maybe not then. Hey, Volgager, thank you for the follow, my friend. Definitely appreciate that.
I should go back.
Well, how you doing? How's it going? What the hell? Didn't they tell me whenever I finished the game that I could go back to Trotsky? I guess not. I guess I misunderstood that. I would have sworn that they did. Why even keep the freaking quests in my journal then? If I can never go back there. That's pretty annoying. Looks like all of these quests are in a different region. I would have swore that this was this region. Well, that's annoying. So much for that. Yeah, been a while since I've seen you, my friend. 43 Celsius. I'm American, so that doesn't quite compute for me, but definitely hot as hell. Damn, what is that, like 110 or something? That's nuts. Yep. We've got the incredibly hot, humid days of summer coming to us here pretty soon, and it's gonna freaking suck. April through freaking November here in South Texas are terrible. weather-wise. Anyways. I mean, I guess we can come over here and do the Spark game. There was actually... There's supposed to be some type of shooting game for archery at one of these camps or towns, like a mining town. I wish I knew where it was. We're gonna try Grund. Grund is a mining town. Maybe it's there. What have you been up to, my friend? What have you been playing? What have you been doing? If you care to share anyways. Maybe this quest up here will be a quest for, thought that was Capon at first. No, probably not if it's from you.
Grosh says your husband got into a fight with someone from Horsham, and when I asked him about it, he got angry with me and said I should ask you.
Well, Stimir's pretty upset about it. That's true. But perhaps it's no accident you've come here. And maybe you can help me. So listen, there's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wages it in fights.
I see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband fought him.
Exactly. You see, nothing dishonest. But Stimir is feeling ashamed that young Bruthans gave him a thrashing.
Yeah, I get that. Working a lot. Definitely required sometimes. You haven't given any thought to playing Avowed? I'm playing 3D Mark. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. New graphics card, though. That's cool. Which card did you get? Oh, how's Return to Moria? Seemed like if they did a good job with it, that it could be a pretty good game. Anyways, yeah. How have you been liking that? What do you think of it?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
Yeah, know about. Yeah, I think a lot of people who like Pillars of Eternity feel that way just because, well, it's a completely different style of game. Just feels wrong. Seems like, from what I've heard, even the kind of tone of the game, it's not just, you know, that it's not a third-person isometric kind of more tactical type game, you know, and that it's anyways, sorry, it's not just that, but it's also that the entire tone of the game is different from the first two, or the tone of the world, I guess.
What is a Thunderstone?
Well, they're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
Oh, me and jpinnegar here were considering playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Multiplayer, so, you know, maybe we could all play together. I don't know if that's something you'd be into or not, if we do decide to do it. Well, you ought to go and play Enshrouded then. I've heard a lot of people compare it to Valheim, and usually favorably. I've never actually played Valheim myself.
All right. I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her. And I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
All right. You have yourself a deal. I'll go to Horshan and take on that Tomlin fellow.
God bless you. The Broodhands have a big farm. There's a wayside shrine in front of the gate and an orchard out the back. That's where you should find him. But be careful and don't underestimate him. The stone has great power and it won't be easy. See you later.
Cool, yeah. I think you'll probably really like it if you play it, Enshrouded that is. You know, if you do pick it up, let me know. We got a server you can play on, and hopefully it'll be coming out of early access and into full release sometime relatively soon. But even right now where it's at, you know, there's definitely like a full game's worth of content already, and I have a feeling seems like it's about half finished. So probably going to be double the size whenever it finally releases, I think.
I tell you, and you dog me in.
Ah, so you're considering getting Monster Hunter Wilds too? Well, hell, that could be 4 of us. Me, you, Magnus, JP, if everybody's on board. I don't think it's something Sam would necessarily enjoy, so probably he wouldn't join us, but I'd say 4 people would be pretty fun and interesting to play with.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Anybody is up for that. Obviously, JP here is. Pork liver. Actually, hate liver. There's pretty much no organ meat that tastes good.
Quick! Go! Quick! Ka! Quick! Ka!
Whoa!
Go!
Alright, let's go get into a fight. And get a Thunderstone. It's gonna be awesome.
My humble
Yeah, the feel of it seems very, very different from just the first Pillars of Eternity game, besides just the combat gameplay and world exploration. Yeah, I've heard that it's kind of like an old, PS1 game where all the NPCs just stay in place and they all say the same thing. Some of them don't say anything. None of them have like schedules or anything like that. There's not, the first two Pillars of Eternity had like a much darker tone. Like it's all like kind of bright and cheery. I don't know. I think it would probably still be fun, but it definitely, I don't know. It almost seems like they should have just made it its own game and not a Pillars of Eternity sequel or in the Pillars of Eternity universe. And if they had done that, I think it might be getting a better reception from fans.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a Thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right, and my conscience was getting the better of me. But I have a proposition for you. The local lads like to practice their fighting moves while I watch over them. So if you fancy a fight and don't mind getting a bit dirty, you can join in and show us what you're made of.
So I've heard. The innkeeper at the Devil's Den mentioned it.
Fuck me. You know everything, don't you? But yeah, I've battered my share of sluggers down at the den. That's true. That was before the army showed up. You won't find me at the Devil's Den these days. Anyway, what about you? Want to take on the locals?
Yeah, KCD2 is pretty great. It's definitely the most fun I've had in a single player game since we played Baldur's Gate 3 in 2023 and did our solo run there. Anyways, yeah, it looks great. Combat is very similar to KCD1, but I feel like they streamlined it and made it a little less frustrating. Like, you don't get caught in these infinite chains whenever you're being ganged up on by enemies that you just basically can't get out of and you die. Like, that doesn't really happen so much. It's a lot more fluid, I think. And the archery is way better. Like, it feels more intuitive. And it's easier to aim your shots. Even it still feels like archery from KCD1, just like they improved the system, so it's kind of like easier for you to get your aim right. And I feel like these stealth systems are a lot smoother and better done. Had a lot of fun with stealth in this game. Siege mechanics and stuff like that, siege missions are pretty fun too. I feel like those are well done. The only thing I will say is the combat does get a little too easy once you get really high stats and good gear. I don't think we've lost in combat in, I don't know how long, but it's been a long time. But they've got a hardcore mode coming out in, I think, later this month. So we'll have to see how that affects it all.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, you're right. Like right here out in an open field, there shouldn't be reverb like that, and there is. Whenever you're in the caves and inside of houses, it feels a lot more natural, but it definitely feels way out of place here. You're right about that.
I'll challenge you to a fight. Let's fight for the Thunderstone. Or have I made you shit your brays?
The only shit being spouted here is from your mouth. You know you can't win, don't ya? No one's beaten me for as long as I can remember. And besides, I have the stone. So just back off and forget about it. I'm doing you a favor, because I want to spare you the embarrassment and some pretty fucking painful bruises.
Yeah, that would make sense if it was some kind of bug, because I definitely haven't noticed it being like that whenever it was out of place before. So maybe this is an isolated incidence of that, hopefully. Or maybe I'll start noticing it everywhere now that it's been pointed out.
I don't care about your talk. I command you to fight me for the Thunderstone, as you used to. And if you refuse, I'll cause you a hell of a lot of trouble with the law.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Us Brutons have been farming here since the dawn of time, and we've never had any trouble with the authorities. Besides, we're free peasants, so there's not much they can do.
Don't worry, I'll find a way. If the local authorities won't listen, the church will.
Stop blathering. It's not helping you. Yeah, I get it. You're provoking me. Nice try. All right, have it your way. If there's one thing I really hate, it's arrogant, cocky outsiders who think they know it all. Prepare for a beating. I'll wait for you by the pen behind the barn. That's where me and the fellas train, and we're all training with you too. When you get there, put up what you're wagering against my stone, and then we'll fight. And no armor, that goes without saying. Better yet, strip down to your waist so nothing gets in the way.
Oh, isn't this bastard cocky? All right, well, come on, hurry up. What do you think the chances are that this Thunderstone allows me to call lightning from the sky to smite my enemies? Probably pretty good, right? Probably. I have never pickpocketed in this game. I did it one time. I got caught and branded from the failed pickpocket attempt. And I haven't tried it again since. So I don't really know how to pickpocket. It's the only thing in this game that I think that I maybe haven't mastered, and I haven't really done it at all.
I'm ready for this. How about you?
Always.
You've got the stone?
Don't you worry about that. I don't expect to part with it anyway. I'm looking forward to taking your coin instead. Have you got enough?
Here it is. I'm no cheat.
Trust, but back it up with proof, I always say. Well, we have everything we need. Let me just take off my coat and we'll get started.
Really? We're fighting in pig shit? Why am I not surprised?
You've got a lot to learn.
Damn it. I might not beat him.
Go fuck yourself. Take that.
Should have drank more potions, I guess. Damn it.
You're boring me. Try a little. Christ. Shit.
My sister can beat both of you with one hand behind her back. Come on, move, you snail. Come on, move, you snail.
Take that, you shit. Now you're finished. Tough shit, fucker. Now you're finished.
You fight like little girls.
Move, you snail! You fight like little girls!
Give it all you got. My granny can punch harder than you.
Move, you snail! To beat both of you with one
Ah.
hand behind your back.
You pull yourself
I've
up
been
like
waiting for you.
Show him what. Come on, move.
Knock his teeth out!
My granny can punch harder than you.
Beat both of you with one hand.
Oh!
Wow, I beat him.
You don't look too
Did not
good.
think I was gonna beat
You
him.
should see the sawbones. Boy, that's nothing out of the ordinary for me. But thanks. I'll go and see him.
Careful.
Hey, where's my stone?
I beat you. The prize is mine.
Yeah, you did. But it was close. I almost had you myself.
Close? Not one bit. I was all over you from the start.
Bollocks you were. You're just lucky I fucked up my back yesterday.
No need to be so upset. It's not so bad. Just a little embarrassment and a few bruises, right? But let's not waste time. You owe me my money back and the stone along with it.
You'll get your money back, goes without saying. Here you are.
Perfect. What about the stone?
Well, I can't give you that. Because I don't have it.
What?
Of course.
But the stone was your stake.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea that if you won, I'd give you the stone. I didn't actually promise you anything like that.
Look, you yokel prick. Don't twist this. You tried to hoodwink me, and now you're playing word games.
I suppose it was a bit sneaky of me. But what the hell? I figured if you were up for a fight, I'd at least make a groschen or two out of it. I just wasn't expecting to lose. That's all.
But people said you have a thunderstone. So it's all horseshit.
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. They're hired hands there, That much I found out. If you find the stone, please bring it back to me. I'll make sure you're well rewarded. You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Well, I wonder. So do we return the Thunderstone to him when we find it, or to the lady who thinks God sent us to her? Get this red tint out of here at least. And our armor back one. Keep the stone? Yeah, maybe we just keep it. I don't care what you prayed to Mother Mary, and I don't care how much groschen you're going to give me. Which I actually don't care about that, because we have way more groschen than what we'll ever need, and this is probably our last time playing the character anyways. Bohunovitz.
Greetings.
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh yeah? Who told you that then?
Some wayfarer in a tavern.
Really? Which one?
In Suchtol.
Shit, so Andrew's already mouthing off.
What Andrew?
Andrew Ramhead. Haven't you heard of him?
No. And not to repeat myself, but what I heard is you have a certain Thunderstone.
I haven't got a fucking Thunderstone and I never did. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time, too. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthen's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
Who is this Andrew Ramhead?
A mercenary commander from King Sigismund's army. He's been ordered to guard the roads with his men. Or so he says. But apart from that, they also carry out raids, rob the people, mug merchants and steal cattle. And they make the peasants pay tribute. And of course, after our fuck-up, they've turned the screws and are demanding even more. Another reason for everyone round here to hate me. And ever since they torched the fortress, it's been wretched here, with no one to look out for us.
And here I thought that King Sigismund and his men all went back to Hungary.
How did your assault go?
Hensel led the way. There was him, me, and Stislav. We wore padded doublets and took hunting knives and axes. Stislav had a bow too. We got within earshot when it all went to shit. Stislav stumbled and yelped. Then they noticed us. After that, everything happened so fast. We charged at them, Hensel up front with us behind. Arrows started raining down. They all missed Hensel, but I was shot in the arm. It hurt like hell. I was screaming and scared shitless. So I took to my heels. I met back here with Stislav. They chased him, but he being so lightly dressed and them in armor, they couldn't keep up.
Well, that sounds like the most moronic plan ever.
How many of them were there?
I'd say 5, 6.
You went up against 6 of them?
Of course not. We waited for some of them to go on patrol. That left just 3, though heavily armored they were. If we'd caught them by surprise, it might have worked.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
Can you hear yourself? You attacked a band of hardened mercenaries. Anyone else would have paid for that with their life, but not one of you was killed. Not to mention that this Hensel, the one with the stone, wasn't hit by a single arrow. But you were.
Sakura, I never thought of it that way. You know, you might be right.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborz and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Hey, well, enjoy dinner, Volgager. Definitely appreciate you coming by and the follow here on Twitch. If you do decide to pick up and start playing in Shrouded or Monster Hunter Wilds, you know, send me a DM in Discord or, you know, stop by a stream and let us know.
What I'm really after is the stone, so I'm not making any promises about Hensel. Still, it looks like I won't have any other choice. The whole thing's so messy, I reckon it has something to do with the stone's power. So I'm just gonna go there and let what happens, happen.
Well, whatever you think, but I'd really appreciate it if you could help him. I'm just worried that sooner or later they'll execute him. I mean, we attacked the king's soldiers, and that's not exactly easily forgiven.
Well, that's close by. Think maybe we finish healing up and we go find this Thunderstone. And I think I will keep it. It's such good luck.
Nice and slow. Quick! Whoa!
I was gonna shoot them all dead before they could even reach me, but I guess we'll have a straight up fight instead. That way, if there's anybody still around who hasn't seen too much of the combat, you can get to know it.
Fuck you, Horson!
Here I am, you.
Alright, come on, people. Let's go.
Show your... Take that! I'll rip your arse open!
Well, that sucked. Guess I should have went the arrow route. Oh, and we're all the way back here. That's annoying. Yeah. Alright, let's go do something else. I don't feel like going back through all that. And we're probably not going to be too much longer on the stream anyways. Anything else anybody wants to check out before we go? Maybe we just ride down here to Wasoka.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Quick! Quick! Go! Ka!
Yeah, this place is
Quick.
further away on the map than what it looked like.
Go! Quick!
Yeah, the game looks really, really great.
Gah!
You know, the KCD1 looked good, but it looks freaking amazing here. I really like the ambiance and everything in the forests. You gotta be careful, though, whenever you're riding through the forest, because you can get clotheslined and knocked off your horse, and it pretty much sucks. But yeah, it's a really great game. If you like the first one, you should definitely like this one. It's as good or better in almost every way. I think maybe the overall story of the first one's a little bit better, but probably not a whole lot. And not necessarily for everybody. Yeah, there's bandits. If you look on you'll run into bandits on the highways, like whenever you're fast traveling a lot, if you choose to stop at them. And then most of these spots that are marked as enemy camps like that. Yeah. Here. I feel like there should be a lot more than that. Here. Here. Anyways, most of the enemy camp spots will be bandits. And then you'll run into them on the roads and whatnot. Whenever you're doing quests, it'll be soldiers a lot of times. But it'll be bandits a lot of times as well. I guess it just depends on the quest. I'm not sure how that shakes up. Maybe 50-50 or close to it, possibly.
God! Go!
I feel like in the first region, because there's two different regions, we're in the second region. The first half of the story takes place on a different map in a different region. And the first half, you definitely run into a lot more bandits, I guess, than soldiers. And then here in this half, maybe it's a little more soldiers than bandits. But there's still definitely bandits around.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
As far as the looks go, I actually don't have these settings on Ultra. I think I might have one or two of the graphical settings on Ultra, but most of them are just on high, so, you know. It could possibly look better, even better for you if you go with the highest settings. I will say the rain doesn't look the best though. Like it's okay, decent, maybe even pretty good. Like during the daytime or whatever at night, it looks a little, I don't know. Looks worse at night. And if you use a Nighthawk potion so that you can see in the dark, it's freaking terrible. Like you can't really see anything if you use a Nighthawk potion and it's raining. But I would say, aside from that, everything else looks good to great. You know, I was hoping something might jump out to me here, but I guess not. Yeah. I was hoping they might have, I don't know, I guess I just need to look that up, where the the moving target archery range is here. Because I did want to do that. We were going to check Grund earlier, and we did, but I didn't actually finish checking it. We got caught up in that other quest, and yeah. Oh, nice. Thanks, Volgager. Yeah, that went really well. It was a lot of fun. I guess I say and kind of lose my train of thought a little bit too much, but it was really cool getting to learn about a lot of that stuff, especially the magic and some of the other stuff. Probably going to be doing it again here whenever we get another update in April. But yeah, that's definitely my most anticipated game of this year, is just the early access for that. For the Wayward Realms, definitely. Yeah, last night I actually made one of the recipes that they put out that's eaten commonly at royal feasts and banquets. I actually took one of those recipes and turned out pretty damn well. I had to modify a few things because the recipe didn't quite cover for everything. But, you know, I was able to make it work, and it turned out really good. Yeah, I agree. Just those little 1 or 2 line blurbs and their release, you know, it's like, even for the simpler stuff that you do understand, like 1 or 2 lines doesn't really tell the whole story. And then for a lot of the stuff, you know, that it's in technical speak, and if you're not a programmer yourself, or if you're like a game developer, you know, you don't just have knowledge, like inside knowledge of the industry and how all that stuff works. It's like, I don't really know what this means. So that was why I wanted to do the interview, and it seems like a lot of people appreciated it. I'm glad you were one of them. All right, let's head over here to this tavern, see if we can sleep real quick, and then after that, we're going to search around for that archery range. And we probably won't be on too much longer because I'm going to try to work on a video tonight, and we're just kind of wandering aimlessly anyways, without much to really do. Not sure what game we're going to play next. Maybe Monster Hunter Wilds. Probably not Avowed. I was pretty psyched for it before, but just everything I've learned and know about it, much less so excited for it. Probably not enough to even bother playing it now. Maybe I'll pick it up on sale and give it a try at some point. I don't want the smelter. I want the, oh, really? It's too damn late to get to bed? Well, that's annoying. Also, the size of the towns, I mean, I know we only got to see it like in grayscale or whatever, where there's no real detail to anything, but just seeing the size of the towns whenever Jan was showing that off, like that was pretty great. That was pretty awesome.
Good day.
Can't wait for them to release the video of the 5,000 NPCs that are actually going about their daily tasks and not necessarily just marching in a straight line. Although even seeing that was pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if we can find some kind of archery spot around here. I don't necessarily see one. So I don't know if we would have to discover it first or if it would just show up. feel like it should already be there, but I've looked like freaking everywhere. There's an archery range over here, but I'm pretty sure that's just a regular one. But if that one shows up, like, shouldn't the others? I don't actually have an Epic Game Stores account, but if they actually give games away for free, then I don't know. Maybe I should get one. Alright. Let's just go out and kill some bandits. How about we do that? We'll go take out a couple of bandit camps and then probably call it a night. Ah, boo. It's another thing that'll definitely be awesome in the Wayward Realms. I won't have to go around all these damn stinking walls. Just go right over them every time.
Quick! God! 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 Go! God! Get out of here! Whoa!
Alright, let's go kill those bandits. Only this time, let's not be so stupid about it. We're still going to be a little bit stupid about it. But we'll at least buff up with some potions first. Alright.
What? Clear off! Now you fucked up. What under it?
Oh, did I now? Come on, where are the rest of you at?
Grand! Right? Alert! To arms!
I gotta say, this was a pretty weak bandit camp. Usually there's more than 2 bandits at one of these places. But there's another one close by. Which is why I came here, because then we could get in 2 pretty quick and easy.
I'll get you! Alert! To arms!
Do it! Attack! Come and help us! Oh, my stomach. I must have food poisoning. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp! Do it!
Fuck off! Go to hell!
Don't fuck with us, you wretch!
Alert! To arms!
Back off!
The spot. Anyways, you can actually rob what's probably the best saddle in the game, or if it's not the best, it's like top 2. I think it's the most expensive one you can buy anyways. From this chest right here. That'll save you a couple thousand groschen, so you don't have to buy it yourself for your horse. And you can also murder these horses to take their saddles for money if you need it. You just butcher them and then you'll get whatever saddles on them. I don't think these are great saddles, but you know, not bad. Like, you get a decent amount of money. Maybe the amount of money you get per weight isn't that much, but you can just pretty quick and easily come here and grab stuff for your horse that might be better than what you came with. For sure, that saddle in that chest will be. Yeah, the archers in this game aren't that great, except in the siege battles. Like, I swear, outside of siege battles, archers never hit me, but in siege battles, they seem to hit you pretty regularly if you don't if you don't actually actively take cover, and even then they'll get in a hit every now and then. All right, we're just gonna do this for shits and giggles, and it's probably gonna be the last thing that we do. Let's see here. See just how far we can get. There's supposed to be a shitload of high-level enemies here in Opatowitz. So let's head over there and see how many of them we can cut down before they get us. Like, I think I was told there'd be like 12 of them there.
What are you staring at? Fuck off if you're mine!
Dead.
Watch it, Liv! Show what you're made of! I knew it was spoiled. Useless!
Damn it.
I'm all yours!
Those guys were a little more difficult than I thought they were going to be. Definitely drew a sword and started attacking quicker than I was expecting.
Go!
Where were we going? That's right over here. To Opatowitz. Which is in the opposite direction.
Ka! Go! Ka! Go!
Maybe we'll see a caravan and we can do a caravan raid.
Quick!
Probably not, though. Since
Go!
we're not even actually on the road.
Go! 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 Ka! Go! Ka! Ka!
Whoa!
All right. We got any bandits left here or soldiers? Anybody? Could be that there's not actually any. Oh, there's somebody. Hey, what's up, people? Yeah?
Get out of here!
Come on, bring it. Nope, they're surrounding me. Let's not get surrounded by them.
Come on then!
I must have food poisoning.
Fuck you!
All right, come on, guys.
I knew it was spoiled. Oh, I feel awful.
No back for us, fucker.
I've been waiting for you.
No, you don't! Useless! Fuck that! Come on then! I'm all yours. It's a wonder you're still standing.
What could have caused?
You won't be able to take another one like that.
You want to try me?
Useless. Watch and learn! You're boring me! Try a little! We're gonna get you, you horse son!
Oh, I knew it was spoiled. Oh, I feel awful.
Come on then! I'm all yours! Fuck you!
I feel sick to my stomach.
Come on!
Oh, I knew
Take
it was
that!
spoiled.
I'll rip your ass!
I'm all yours! Fucking hell!
Alright, I think that worked pretty well. I did have to retreat a bit, but took out what? A good 6 of them there? 7?
Huh?
Hey, your
Fuck
buddies are
off.
gone.
I'll
I
get
could have used your help. There we go. Nice stealth kill. Maybe we get one more here. Yeah, I really like the stealth mechanics in this game. At first, I didn't understand how the stealth kills worked, and kind of annoying. Like, there's some clips of me and some of the streams whenever I was screwing up the stealth skills where I'm like cussing them. But once you realize how they work, they're pretty satisfying. Yeah, I think that might be everybody here. Anyways, yeah, that was quite a few bandits that we went through in these 3 last spots, so maybe that hopefully gives you a pretty good feel for the combat and what it's like. Really thinking, hoping there might be a few more here, but wonder if there's any up here at the army encampment that left. Here at Sigismund's camp. Oh, I didn't notice I'm bleeding. Let's go ahead and patch that up. Should have figured I was, I guess. And weapons. Let's poison those up pretty good. There they are. Alright, if there is anybody up here, we're gonna do all of this combat with arrows. Well, I was hoping that at least some bandits or somebody would have moved in, but I guess not. God, I freaking love the setup that we have right now. Like, we can just run for forever with the Buck's Blood Potion and the perks that we have. Like, just no stamina loss at all. But unfortunately, there's nobody here, so...
No. I can't leave now.
What do you mean you can't leave now? I don't know if it'll actually let me fast travel from here or not. Alright. We're gonna go hit this enemy camp, ambush them with arrows, and then we'll probably be calling it a night after that. Should be fun.
God! God! Quick! God! God! Quick!
All right. One down.
Come and help us!
Oh, no. Nope. Not that. Not a gun. Gun is not a good thing to use right now.
Oh!
Damn
I'm
it.
just getting warmed up, you shit.
Well, if I hadn't switched to the gun first, that would have worked out a lot better.
Didn't expect that, you bastard.
It's a wonder you're still standing. Take that! I'll rip your arse open!
Dude!
It's a wonder
Well, I
you're
think
still
we're done.
standing. Do it! Fucking hell!
I was trying to switch to my sword that whole time. And it gets kind of buggy when you try to switch your weapons while you're under attack, and it just won't do it. Anyways, I was trying to show off that I could kill the whole damn group before they ever got to me, but me hitting the wrong hotkey and switching to my gun instead of my bow kind of screwed that up.
I know he was spoiled. I feel awful. I'll kill you.
Have a good night, Volgager. We're just going to finish this camp off here, and then we're going to be taking off ourselves. Yeah, looks like that's everybody. Alright, well. It didn't go as breezily as I was wanting it to, but yeah, we still took them all out. It went alright. Anyways, thanks everybody for showing up and hanging out and everything else. I gotta go help get the kids for bed and all that stuff and try to work on a video to have out either tomorrow or Sunday. And yep, be sure to DM me in Discord, you know, if you're interested in playing Monster Hunter Wilds or Enshrouded or Ark Survival Ascended, since we either have all those things currently going or maybe starting them in the near future. Link is in the description of the video if you're interested in that. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friend.